Monday, June 2nd, 2025, Evening Edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us tonight. As always, I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Today's headlines are a whirlwind. An Iranian official blasts the U.S. nuclear plan while Oporto dishes out free chicken for every fan. As Elon Musk's ventures soar to new heights, Disney slashes jobs amidst blockbuster delights, and in the world of deals, coherence is key, just like the critics' demand from nuclear strategy. Stay tuned for more. And here are some more headlines and stories you may expect in today's AI News Digest. Rourke Capital buys Dave's Hot Chicken for $1 billion. France investigates possible terror motive in shooting. Listen to the country online. King's birthday honors. Now let's take a look at today's breaking news. Breaking news. CNBC Daily Open, Elon Musk's companies report positive developments amid his return to work. CNBC. Elon Musk's companies, Neuralink and Tesla, are thriving with a $650 million funding round and a 213% sales increase in Norway, respectively. These successes highlight Musk's influence despite his recent departure from the U.S. Department of Government Efficiency. However, his companies still require focused leadership for continued success. King of the Hill actor Jonathan Joss's husband says fatal shooting came after openly homophobic harassment and home arson. Deadline. Jonathan Joss, known for voicing John Redcorn on King of the Hill, was shot and killed in San Antonio in an alleged anti-gay hate crime. His husband, Tristan Kern de Gonzalez, reported ongoing homophobic threats prior to the incident. A suspect has been arrested and the investigation continues. Dave's Hot Chicken sold to Subway owner Rourke Capital in a $1 billion deal. AP News. Dave's Hot Chicken has been acquired by Rourke Capital for $1 billion. Founded in 2017, the brand specializes in Nashville-style hot chicken and aims to have 400 restaurants by year-end. Rourke, known for franchised businesses, will maintain the current leadership team to drive growth and innovation. Iranian official says U.S. nuclear proposal is incoherent and disjointed as sources warn talks momentum is collapsing. CNN. A senior Iranian official criticized the new nuclear deal proposal as incoherent and disjointed, with U.S.-Iran negotiations stalling. The U.S. shifted its stance on uranium enrichment, suggesting a consortium for low-level enrichment in Iran, a move likely to upset U.S. and Israeli hawks. Talks remain uncertain. DHS explains to Massachusetts governor it never intended to apprehend high schooler. The Hill. The Department of Homeland Security clarified that it did not intend to apprehend a high school student, responding to a post by Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey. The statement was made on social media after Healey expressed concern over the situation.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
June 2nd in history. June 2nd, 455, sack of Rome, Vandals enter Rome and plunder the city for 2 weeks. June 2nd, 1805, Napoleonic Wars. A Franco-Spanish fleet recaptures from the British the island of Diamond Rock, which guards the entrance to the bay leading to Fort de France, Martinique.
Famous people born on this day?
Russ Courtnall. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Russ Courtnall, born June 2, 1965, is a former Canadian NHL player who played for multiple teams from 1984 to 1999. Known for his speed and offensive skills, he scored 297 goals and 447 assists in his career. He also participated in the Olympics and Battle of the Blades.
June 2nd, 1951. Alexander Wiley, Lord Conclaven, Scottish lawyer, judge, and educator. June 2nd, 1937. Robert Paul, Canadian figure skater and choreographer. And now on to today's news.
Business news. OAG, in collaboration with Microsoft, has released a report exploring how AI and data can enhance airline performance by reducing delays and improving efficiency. BC Minister touts benefits of 3B Broadway subway project as businesses ask for support. CBC News. BC AS Broadway subway SkyTrain extension, initially set for 2025 completion, is delayed to 2027 with costs rising to $2.95 billion. Businesses affected by construction report decreased foot traffic and inadequate support with some closing. Transport Minister highlights future transit benefits, but local businesses demand compensation and tax relief. 2 Japanese said to be killed in China over business grudge. BizTalk.com. 2 Japanese men were killed in Dalian, China due to a business grudge, according to Kyodo News. The information was provided by an unnamed official from the Japanese embassy in Beijing. Amit Gunka on why Rs 4,000 crore AUM for FY26 is a reasonable target for Nisus Finance, The Times of India. Nisus Finance, a leading urban infrastructure finance company in India, has expanded into the UAE, capitalizing on high-growth markets. They focus on unique financing solutions and asset buying with a significant capital commitment. Recent developments include a large REIT listing in the UAE and substantial private capital inflows in India.
Sports news. France probes terror motive after man shoots dead Tunisian neighbor. CNA. French prosecutors are investigating a potential terror motive after a Frenchman who posted racist videos shot dead his Tunisian neighbor and wounded a Turkish man in Puget-sur-Argens. The suspect, linked to racist content online, was arrested, prompting national anti-terror prosecutors to take over the investigation. Sportsball 0, 5.2, pipeye.org. Science news. Firefin added to pipeye.org. The FIRE, Factor Investment Research Engine, is an open-source toolkit from the book Navigating the Factor Zoo, The Science of Quantitative Investing. It allows users to download and analyze financial data, compute forward returns, and evaluate investment factors using Python. The toolkit is not yet officially released. Listen to the country online. King's Birthday Honors 2025, Rural Edition, New Zealand Herald. Dame Alison Stewart and Dame Katrina Williams are recognized in the King's Birthday Honors for their contributions to New Zealand agriculture. On the country radio show, host Jamie McKay discusses their achievements and the political implications of Dave Seymour succeeding Winston Peters as Deputy Prime Minister. Monday's high school scores and highlights, Boston Herald. Connor Greaves' walk-off single led 8th-seeded Braintree to a 4-3 victory over number 25 Springfield Central in the Div 1 round of 32. Matt Reardon pitched 5.2 innings for the win, while Jack Darcy hit a 2-run homer as number 15 BC High defeated number 18 Waltham 9-3.
And now, a poem about today's science news in the style of Rudyard Kipling. A poem about today's science news. In the realm of code where the python snakes, a gem called Firefin now its place makes. On PyPI's shelves it proudly stands, a tool for the wise in the coder's hands, across the seas where the Kiwis dwell. The King's Birthday Honors, tales to tell, in fields so green the rural folk sing, as accolades fly on the whispers of spring. In Boston's heart, where the youth do strive, Monday's scores keep the spirit alive. On the courts and fields their stories unfold, in the Herald's ink their triumphs retold. So raise a toast to the news of the day, in the code, the land, the games we play. For the tales we weave, the honors we earn, are the fires of life, in each cycle they burn. Today's obituaries. Levantier, brief Wikipedia summary. Levantier was a Vietnamese table tennis player who won a bronze medal in the 1959 World Championships and 3 Asian Games medals. He started playing at age 8, won the national title in 1954-55, and retired in 1975. He passed away on the 2nd of June 2025 at 85. Pierre Nora. Brief Wikipedia summary. Pierre Nora, a renowned French historian, was known for his work on French identity and memory. Elected to the Académie Française in 2001, he contributed significantly to the field of Nouvelle Histoire. Nora's publishing career at Editions Gallimard and his founding of the review Le Débat further cemented his influence in French intellectual circles. Robert Anderson, brief Wikipedia summary. Robert Anderson, a New Zealand cricketer, played for Otago, Central Districts and the national team. Victor Manuel Ochoa Cadavid, 62, Colombian Roman Catholic prelate, military ordinariate since 2020, and Bishop of Cucuta, 2015-2020. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may their souls frolic forever in unbounded telesis.
Health news. The crisis of care. Kaylee confronts caregiver burnout with launch of comprehensive digital platform in summer 2025, Globe Newswire. Kaylee, a health tech startup in Denver, is launching an app to support caregivers facing burnout. The app offers features like shared calendars, health records, and medication reminders to improve care coordination and communication. It aims to address the systemic issue of caregiver burnout by providing centralized, accessible support. Is Netanyahu also attempting to cover up an original sin of his own? Haaretz? The book Original Sin by Jake Tapper and Alex Thompson reveals how former President Joe Biden's cognitive and physical decline was concealed from the public during his last 2 years in office. His decision to seek re-election despite these challenges is depicted as a reckless move that led to the Democrats' defeat. Blake Lively drops emotional distress claims against Justin Baldoni amid ongoing legal battle. The Times of India. The text is an advertisement for the Economic Times News app, which provides updates on US, UK, Canada, and international news, along with breaking news events and the latest updates. Entertainment news. Aichi launches International Animation Festival, Anime News Network. Genko, New Type, and Anime are organizing a festival in Nagoya this December, celebrating the anime industry's veterans. The event aims to honor and showcase the contributions of seasoned professionals in the anime field. Disney axing hundreds of workers in film, TV, finance, despite huge 2024 with Inside Out 2, Deadpool and Wolverine and Moana 2 hits, 7news.com.au. Disney is laying off several hundred employees across film, TV, and corporate finance globally as part of a strategy to adapt to the shift from cable TV to streaming. Despite recent layoffs and cost-cutting measures, Disney's earnings exceeded expectations, driven by Disney Plus and successful movie releases in 2024. Free whole chicken, first 50 per store, and $5 Bondi Burgers all day at Oporto, excludes SA, High Point, Griffin, and airport stores. osbargain.com.au. Oporto is celebrating Dia de Portugal by offering the first 50 customers at participating locations a free Portuguese flame-grilled chicken. Additionally, the Bondi Burger will be available for $5 throughout the day, ensuring everyone can enjoy the festivities.
And now, a poem about today's entertainment news in the style of Elizabeth Barrett Browning. A poem about today's entertainment news. In the land where dreams in color bright, the Aichi Festival takes its flight. An animation revelry, a dance of light where fantasies bloom in pure delight, yet far away where magic once held sway. The House of Mouse in shadowed dismay cuts its threads, though future glories lay in tales of heroes and hearts at play. And in the realm of daily fare, where humble joys are found and shared, the feast of fowl, a banquet rare, in Bondi's embrace all may declare. Thus in the world, both high and low, the tides of fortune ebb and flow, in the artful, the mundane, the woe, and a tapestry, Elizabeth, we sew.
And now a couple of humorous, or at least hopefully thought-provoking quotes for you. Face your deficiencies and acknowledge them, but do not let them master you. Let them teach you patience, sweetness, insight. Helen Keller. Bodily exercise, when compulsory, does no harm to the body, but knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. Plato.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD IntelliReport, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.